Kanye West's bully era continues to unfold in increasingly unconventional ways, and the Father visual might be one of the most ambitious pieces of the rollout so far. Known for constantly reshaping the boundaries between music, fashion, and art, Ye takes things even further here, this time by handing creative control behind the camera to Bianca Censori, whose directorial debut instantly sets a distinct tone for the project. The video, featuring Travis Scott, rejects nearly every traditional music video structure. Instead of relying on quick cuts, performance shots, or narrative storytelling, Father unfolds as a single, uninterrupted take. This one-shot approach is more than just a technical flex. It creates a hypnotic flow where time feels stretched and distorted, pulling viewers deeper into its world without giving them a moment to reset. The absence of cuts forces attention onto every movement, every detail, and every shift in atmosphere. Visually, the setting begins with what appears to be a sacred, almost cathedral-like space, echoing themes of religion and introspection that have long been present in Ye's work. But as the sequence progresses, that sense of familiarity dissolves. The environment subtly mutates, lighting shifts from warm to cold, shadows grow longer, and the architecture itself starts to feel less grounded in reality. This transformation reflects Sensori's architectural background, as the space behaves less like a physical location and more like a conceptual structure, something designed to evoke emotion rather than logic. Throughout the video, surreal imagery emerges in waves. Flames flicker in unnatural patterns, suggesting controlled chaos rather than destruction. Armored figures appear, evoking both protection and isolation, while astronaut-like silhouettes hint at detachment, exploration, or even exile from reality. These elements don't follow a linear story. Instead, they operate like visual metaphors. Each frame feels symbolic, almost like a moving gallery of ideas rather than a fixed narrative. There's also a strong sense of ritual embedded in the visuals. Movements feel deliberate and ceremonial, as if every action is part of a larger, unseen meaning. This ritualistic tone blends with science fiction aesthetics, creating a unique tension between the ancient and the futuristic. It's in this contrast that Father finds much of its power, balancing themes of spirituality with questions about identity in a modern, almost alien world. At a deeper level, the video explores emotional distance and transformation. Ye's presence feels controlled and introspective rather than expressive, reinforcing the idea of detachment. Meanwhile, Travis Scott's inclusion adds another layer, as his energy contrasts yet complements the atmosphere, suggesting dual perspectives within the same psychological space. Together, they create a dynamic that feels less like collaboration and more like coexistence within a shared vision. The release of Father in late March 2026 quickly sparked conversation online, not just because of its high-profile names, but because of how different it feels from mainstream visuals. Fans and critics alike have been dissecting its meaning, with interpretations ranging from religious allegory to commentary on fame, isolation, and rebirth. As part of Bully, Father doesn't just function as a standalone video. It acts as a key piece of the album's larger identity. The project itself appears to lean heavily into experimental territory, where music is only one part of a broader artistic ecosystem that includes visuals, fashion, and conceptual storytelling. In that sense, this moment signals something bigger. With Kanye West continuing to blur the lines between disciplines and Bianca Censori stepping forward as a creative force in her own right, Bully is shaping into a fully realized era, one where boundaries don't just get pushed, they're completely redefined. Beyond its artistic direction, Father also stands out for its technical precision and production scale. Executing a continuous one-shot video at this level requires meticulous coordination, from camera movement and lighting transitions to performer timing and set design. Every element has to align perfectly in real time, leaving no room for error. This behind-the-scenes complexity adds another layer of appreciation, turning the video into not just an artistic statement, but also a feat of filmmaking discipline. Another compelling aspect is how the visual aligns with Kanye West's broader legacy of reinvention. Throughout his career, Ye has repeatedly shifted his sound and aesthetic, from soul sampling to industrial minimalism, from high fashion collaborations to gospel inspired work. Father feels like a continuation of that pattern, but with a stronger emphasis on immersive experiences rather than just music. It suggests that Bully isn't meant to be consumed passively. It's something audiences are expected to interpret, question, and even debate. Looking ahead, Father may also signal a shift in how artists approach visual releases. With Bianca Censori bringing a design driven, almost installation like perspective to directing, it opens the door for more cross disciplinary collaborations in music. Instead of relying solely on traditional filmmakers, artists might increasingly turn to architects, designers, and conceptual creatives to shape their visual identity.